When your cat looks at you, do you know what they actually see? You probably think they see the person who feeds them. Maybe just a warm spot on the couch, or a big, slow-moving obstacle in their territory. But the truth is far more extraordinary than that. Most owners have no idea, which means they are missing something profound happening right in front of them every single day. Let's start with what your cat really sees when they look at you. 1. Your cat sees you as a very large, very clumsy cat. Unlike dogs, cats were never bred to work alongside humans. There was no herding, no hunting partnership, no thousands of years of selective breeding for obedience. Cats domesticated themselves. They wandered into early human grain stores to hunt rodents, and they simply stayed. Because of this, cats never developed a separate social system for humans the way dogs did. Instead, researchers have found that cats appear to treat humans using the same social behaviors they use with other cats. Dr. John Bradshaw, a biologist who has spent decades studying cat behavior, found that cats greet their owners the same way they greet other cats. Rubbing against legs, tail held upright, slow blinking. These are all feline-to-feline greedy behaviors, simply redirected at us. Your cat is not confused. They are not failing to understand that you're a different species. They've just decided you're one of them. A slightly oversized, strangely hairless, remarkably slow-moving cat who happens to control the food. What scientists discovered next about how your cat actually decides whether to trust you, we'll get to later in this video, and it will surprise you. 2. Your cat is always reading your movements, even when you think they're ignoring you. Cats have a reputation for indifference, but watch closely and you'll notice something else. Your cat's ears rotate toward you constantly, tracking sound even while their eyes stay fixed elsewhere. A cat's ears can rotate up to 180 degrees, controlled by more than 20 muscles. Compare that to a dog's or human's far more limited range. Researchers have found that cats are almost always aware of their owner's location in a room, even when they appear to be asleep or absorbed in something else. A study published in the journal Animal Cognition found that cats can distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's voice, even when they choose not to react to it outwardly. Here's the part that surprises most people. Cats often don't respond to their name the way dogs do, not because they don't recognize it, but because responding isn't always worth the effort to them. Recognition and reaction are two very different things. Your cat isn't ignoring you. They're constantly monitoring you and simply deciding, moment to moment, whether you're worth acknowledging. 3. The slow blink is your cat telling you they trust you. If you've ever locked eyes with your cat and they slowly closed their eyes, then opened them again, you witnessed one of the most studied behaviors in feline research. In the animal kingdom, direct, sustained eye contact is usually a threat signal. A slow blink is the opposite, a deliberate softening, a signal of safety. A study from the University of Sussex found that cats who received slow blinks from their owners were more likely to slow blink back, and were also more likely to approach a stranger's outstretched hand after that stranger slow blinked at them first. Researchers describe it as something close to a smile, a small, voluntary gesture that says, "I am relaxed enough around you to close my eyes." For a species whose ancestors survived by staying alert to threats at all times, choosing to blink slowly at you is not a small thing. It's your cat's version of trust, offered on purpose, one blink at a time. 4. The position of your cat's tail is a running commentary on how they feel about you. People assume a cat's tail is far less expressive than a dog's, but the opposite is true. It's simply a different vocabulary. A tail held straight up, sometimes with a slight curl at the tip, is a greeting, a sign of confidence and friendliness, most often shown to people and cats the cat feels safe with. A tail wrapped gently around your leg or another cat is closer to a hug, an affiliative gesture, not a random rub. A tail puffed up and low signals fear or defensive aggression. A tail flicking rapidly back and forth, especially at the tip, usually means irritation or overstimulation, often right before a warning nip. Researchers studying feline body language note that owners who misread a flicking tail as playfulness are one of the most common causes of accidental scratches. Your cat has been telling you exactly how they feel. Most of us just never learn to read it. 5. You are one of the very few things your cat's brain treats as safe enough to be vulnerable around. In 2019, a study published in Current Biology examined attachment styles between cats and their owners, using a method originally designed to study infant-parent bonds. Researchers found that the majority of cats showed secure attachment to their owner, seeking comfort from them in an unfamiliar environment, then confidently returning to exploring once reassured. The same pattern seen in securely attached human infants and dogs. This matters more than it sounds, because cats are, biologically, both predator and prey. In the wild, showing vulnerability is dangerous. A cat exposing its belly, sleeping deeply, or turning its back to you is not an accident. It is a calculated decision that you are not a threat. Let that sit for a moment. Every time your cat naps stretched out in a patch of sun near you, rolls over in front of you, or simply chooses to sit close instead of leaving the room, they are making a decision their instincts don't make lightly. Your cat does not see a servant, and they don't see an owner either. They see something they have judged over and over through thousands of tiny observations to be safe. They see you. And to a species built on caution, that is everything.